When it comes to financial literacy, I am literally one of the worst people when it comes to finances. I make the worst decisions and I make the worst purchases as well. I definitely came from a poor environment, so when I started to get my own little bit of money, I started spending the worst kind of way, taking out loans, making the worst financial decisions. So when the algorithm finally hit and say, hey, you actually need some financial advice, and the algorithm started to algorithm and it started to show me a couple of financial videos. This YouTuber named Caleb Hammer is definitely a financial guide. If you watch some of his videos, he talks to a lot of people who are currently in debt and have credit card debt as well, who make dumb decisions like I have. But I really enjoy his content because, oh my god, dude, he gets down to the business. He gets down to the nitty gritty without any filter, to the point where he starts yelling at his guests about how they're making horrible financial decisions, which I definitely understand, because you definitely need somebody who is going to hold you accountable like that. If ourselves are going to hold ourselves accountable, it's not going to work that way. I mean, I'm speaking from experience, definitely. But this is one of these clips that I had to talk about because we all do different types of things for money. This has to be one of the most insane things that I've heard anybody do for money.
I do a third thing.
Oh, okay. Go on.
I'm a sperm donor.
Cool. How much do you make doing that?
A good month, I'd say 900. If I go less, let's say, I would say typically 600. So if you want to kind of break it in half, let's go 750.
All right. So you're a jizz boy for $750.
750, that's what I sell it for, yeah.
Okay. So you have a bunch of kids running around?
So I only signed up to say, like, hey, when they turn 18, they can reach out to me if they want. And I had to sign something saying that. Until then, I have no idea.
How long have you been doing it?
All right, this is the crazy part. They can only have 25 kids from me, right? I've been doing it for 3 years, and I've been going a couple times a month.
You can only have 25 kids from you?
Yeah, because they don't want to mess up the gene pool, I assume.
But they'll take more than 25.
But they'll take 3 years. I've probably donated at least 200 to 250 times. But and each donation can have about 5 kids.
Interesting. Why are we doing that? We're just to make money?
Money. I mean, it's an
That's
extra,
all?
like I said, extra 800. Sometimes they have bonuses where I made thousands in a month before. Like I made 3,000 one month.
So this guy sells his semen at a jizz bank for about $700 to $750 every time he goes. So this guy has donated almost 200 to 250 times throughout the entire years, and you're only supposed to have like 25 donations, which is insane to have. Somebody is coming inside a jar 25 times that potentially could have, 5 kids, or how many they can extract from that. That is insane. This guy is just going nonstop, back and forth, back and forth. This guy turned his addiction into a money-making machine, and apparently his children will one day know where he came from, because definitely he's gonna have some kids one day. And I don't know how many missed calls he's gonna have on his phone, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of them. He's gonna have a lot of surprising voicemails 18 years from now when he's like 50 years old. Who knows how old this guy is, but almost 50 years old when it comes down to this, because he needed to make 700 to 750 bucks. So it comes down to this, man. We all make really bad decisions, and I don't understand. I'm not trying to judge this guy, but this is one crazy way to definitely make money. Who knows, one day you have 25 kids calling your phone and asking you if you're his dad. That is insane. That is going to be one crazy phone call. And he looks in the clip like proud of it almost. He feels a little bit guilty. There's a little shame there, but there's definitely a lot of proudness when he speaks about this. So I don't know if there's a more deeper thing when it comes to that, but he is definitely a jizz monster. And we're going to pause on that. But reality is that is an insane clip. So this guy who does the financial audit definitely has a lot of these type of different people from like different areas as well, who are really extremely in depth. And I just really enjoy his channel. I think I've been watching a lot of it. I'm sure he has a lot of people watching him as well. Caleb Hammer, I guess he's based off of Austin. So it's pretty insane to be seeing people what they do for money. I guess some people are going to get that quick cash if they need it. Some people also do blood donations. That is some way people get like a quick $100 as well. So there's just so many ways that people are getting money today, and it's just so interesting. But I just think that if you're really, jizzing your way to the millions, that is kind of crazy, man. That is kind of crazy, dude. I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I don't know how he was able to keep going back and forth for those many of years, especially what he's saying that you're only supposed to be donating a couple years at a time. And I'm sure he's trying to like mask it as well. I'm sure he's gone multiple times that he's not even telling us. And that is insane, bro. That is insane. I thought this was one of those clips that we needed to talk about because, oh my God, bro, there's only so much time when the algorithm hits, and it hits like this. And this is one of those times, dude, because this time I'm so invested in people's debt, and I started to even look at my own debt and realize, oh my God, I actually need some help here. But we'll have to see, dude, definitely. But I really enjoy Caleb's content. I really enjoy his attitude towards it. I like that he holds the people accountable. I love that, you know, he's telling the people how it is, because the reality is that we all need to be told how it is, because either way, we're going to keep making the same mistakes. He says that some people actually do pay off their debts, but some people actually don't return his calls or don't, you know, come back with how they're doing or anything like that. So, you know, it's just one of those things about like, yeah, you could give somebody financial advice, but as far as how they go home in their own personal life and how they deal with their traumas or how they deal with the depressions, it's also, I feel like, is a cost to how their spending habits is going to be, you know, because it's that quick dopamine hit. Like everybody says, you know, if you buy a bunch of stuff, like it just feels good to do so. So I'm sure these guys are suffering from that as well. So, man, it's just crazy though. Jizboy definitely has come a lot though. That's insane. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you smash that sub button, because we're trying to reach our goal to 500 subs. And with your help, we can definitely do so. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.